Hi everyone, welcome to Coop Farm Chickens. Today we're going to be looking at the problems caused by red mite and how we can effectively treat the coops and combat the infestations. Okay, here we have one of our coops where we've sold all the birds that were in it. So we need to completely clean it out, ready for the next ones. So we need to be cleaning as well as for contamination, feces, soiling, all that kind of usual stuff, and changing the bedding. If you keep chickens, you will have no doubt heard of red mite. They are a small insect that invade your coops, and they come out at night and sort of suck the blood of your chickens. They're pretty nasty. So the best way to combat this is to completely clean the coop, and we'll go through all that. And then we use two products. We use Diatomaceous Earth. This is a natural substance. It's like a rock that they crush up into this powder, and that kills pretty much every insect. It makes it impossible for them to live in the area with that everywhere. What we also do, there's quite a few different products on the market, but this is the one that I have found to work the best. Smite Professional. You get it in concentrated form, so you have to make it up. Health and safety on the back there, but it is really good stuff. So we'll go through how to use that correctly and sort of what order to do things in. So we've got our coop here. Let's prop the lid up. So obviously the first thing I need to do is remove all the old contaminated bedding, so I will do that, and then we'll go through the problem areas where red mite can occur. Okay, so that's all the bedding removed. The first thing you want, get out of there, yes. The first thing you want to do is apply the Smite liquid treatment. So we'll make that up, and we're going to be applying that to basically all these crevices, everywhere on your coop where wood meets wood at right angles is where they're going to live. There are no red mite in this coop, but we will go through how to make up the Smite and then apply that to sort of all these creases and hidden areas on the coop. So when you get your bottle of Smite, it comes with this handy little pump. So you just take the cap off and put the pump on instead. Okay, and there we go. I always find it easier to use like a spray bottle from your garden centre for your house plants and that. So you fill it with water and then just 3 pumps. This is going to be tricky with one hand. I'll do it in a minute. So yeah, 3 pumps of that, and then you give it a shake up. You can also use, if you don't like using the spray, you can also just pump it into like a glass of water or something, and then use a paintbrush and paint it around the coop. That works just as well. So I'll just put this down and make that up, and then we'll apply it. Okay, so that's all made up now. All the health and safety data is on the back of the bottle there, so just make sure you give it a read. I'm not wearing gloves. If you've got sensitive skin or don't like the feeling of it, it's like an oily sort of substance, then wear gloves. But I've never found it does any sort of damage to skin, but it might do if you have sensitive skin, so just be aware to read that. So with your solution now made up, we're going to spray it into every crease. This is where they live. So we're going to go all around the tops, all the way down, making sure that that solution drips into every single place, and this will wipe them out. So all under here, all of these ridges, we've got the joins and the cladding on the outside, every single one. It's not such a big job when you get going, because obviously it's the liquid, so it will run into places, but you want to go all around your bottom, all up top, sides, absolutely everywhere. Also important is on the top of the lid. You wouldn't think to do it in here, but they will live on the outside as well, so it's important you do it everywhere. Anywhere 2 bits of wood meet. If you do this when you have an infestation, it will kill them all. but they will come back. So really your best option is to do prevention. So just include this into your weekly sort of clean out, or even monthly. You probably will need to do it weekly in the summer. That's when red mites are really bad. But if you do it once a month, you will keep them at bay. Now the next stage, once you've done that and it's all dried, you can already see it's in here from the last time I did it. You're going to use the Diatomaceous Earth and spread that everywhere. Now the best way I found, you get it in the bag, so I've put it in an old bucket. Just get a cap, spread it around, and then with a brush, brush it into every crease along the bottoms. So that will make sure when your chickens are sat in here on whatever bedding you put in, you have this protective layer underneath them. Chickens don't particularly scratch around at night in their bedding, so they don't really disturb it. But you can also sort of get it on the brush and up into the corners. One thing I also do is where the lid meets the body of the coop, just make sure you work it in all the way around. And this is a really effective solution to the problem. We just do not get red mite anymore, but you have to keep on top of it. You can't just do it once and think, oh, I've done that. You need to be keeping an eye every time you go and collect the eggs. Just sort of put your hand into the bedding, have a rummage around, see if there's any mites. If there are, immediately just do this process, remove all bedding and clean it all out using products I've shown you there, and you will get on top of it, and it will be a problem you used to have, not a problem that you constantly have. So yeah, the links to these products will be in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. If not, have a look on our website. The Smite is on both our Amazon pages and the Omelette pages. You can get them from both suppliers, and the Earth is on the Amazon one. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.